Alright, greetings all around this world. We are the Quest Bros, and welcome back to another D&D
I'm a bird, motherfucker. I'm a bird flying on a magic carpet, motherfuckers.
What? What birds? My birds?
What? Yeah, this magic carpet is more like the red carpet.
It's a magic carpet.
Magic carpet.
It's a sushi boy.
Sushi boy carpet.
If you don't know that reference, check out our Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu.
See, now that's got to go before this episode.
There you go. We're still in the first arc. Right now of uploading. I mean, second arc.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought.
Right. So, last time we left off, we were summoned by a wizard who kept pestering
Gandalf
us.
the Grey.
Merlin.
The Grey.
Yeah, we found out it was Merlin. We met Faye and her dad Bob, and then we killed some gnolls after they flashbanged us, and then they flashbanged themselves.
They flashed us and they banged us.
Sure.
It's like a surprise orgy.
Yeah.
That
Really
nobody
was.
wanted.
And we fucked them well.
Yeah,
Up?
I heard
Oh,
one
fuck
guy
them to
melted.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Sorry, that's not mine.
We got an egg, we gave it to the old guy. It turns out it was a baby dragon inside the egg. Basically Spyro.
What did we name it?
Oh, Astaroth.
Astaroth?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Aren't you a female?
Yes.
Who cares?
Wait,
Astaroth.
didn't you turn
can
down one
also...
of my names because it wasn't feminine?
No. It was dumb.
No, it's not because it was fun.
Astaroth, alright.
It's because
It's a powerful demon. It's one of the top 3. Right there with Lucifer and, what's his name?
Not Lilith.
No. Beelzebub?
Beelzebub?
Yeah.
Asmodeus is the
Or
strongest.
was it Baal?
Asmodeus is the
The
strongest
Balrog.
demon in D&D.
It's the Balrog.
He's above Lucifer. Lucifer's like the 5th strongest demon in D&D.
So now we gotta
I
go.
was saying that they were like in the 3rd tier with Lucifer and...
Oh.
So now we gotta go kill a
Leviathan
known
and
name,
Beelzebub.
a known named Craptus who had stole a 3-wish ring.
Might not even have the 3 wishes left, but yeah.
We just gotta get the ring.
You gotta get the ring.
That's what matters.
So yeah.
So how long has it been?
It's like a 10-minute carpet ride.
Car ride.
What's a
Well,
car?
you said that it would be a different day now.
Well, I mean, we took a day.
No,
rest.
I was talking about. Never mind.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay.
Since she did her training, it's been a different day.
Okay.
Alright.
It's been 1 week.
So, you guys head up to the mountain, and below it you see an entryway, a spiraling staircase that descends about 100 feet into the mountainside.
Okay.
Let's go up it.
Down it.
Down it. Sorry, descends.
Let's descend.
The baby dragon leads the way down the spiral.
The baby dragon just starts flying upwards. Let's go up.
Everyone
Fun.
just stares at awe as it goes upwards past the spiraling staircase.
Where's it going?
I don't know.
Then dive bombs.
Boom! Down the staircase.
Okay.
So you guys follow it, and you guys descend with it. The vibrations from the PLUME geysers will be noticeable everywhere within this dungeon.
Oof.
The air is warm, humid, and rather foul. Lamps and torches, which are on the walls around the spiraling staircase, burn fitfully and give off a lot of smoke.
I have a question. Can I jump in quick?
Sure.
So I feel like it's a volcano. Does a ring of fire protection work against magma?
Yes.
Cool.
Nice.
Sweet.
I think all 3 of us have one.
Yeah, except these 2.
Yeah.
The floor of the room is
And,
covered in water. It goes up to about right below your kneecaps. Algae-like fungus clings to the patches of wall and even the ceiling. The water on the floor is again about a foot. It's about a foot deep, and the floor itself is covered in a slippery kind of mud.
I'm walking on top of the water.
Yep. The water in the mud will cut average movement down by 1/3.
Except for me. I have freedom of movement.
Yep.
So I'm good.
Alright. So, you guys are going down.
Yep.
You come to a long cavern. You walk down that cavern, or cave, or... Yes. And you come to a rather mangy, bed-wrangled Genosphinx squatting within the water.
What's a Genosphinx?
It's a female sphinx.
Good job, Jared. 10 points to Gryffindor.
We.
But is he Gryffindor?
20 points to Gryffindor.
Are you sure he's Gryffindor?
30 points to Gryffindor, and Slytherin loses 10.
I greet the
But I'm not
Sphinx.
Slytherin.
I
You
say
You're
are
wearing
hello.
green.
I'm actually Gryffindor.
Negative 70 points to Gryffindor.
What?
20 points to Jared's Hufflepuff.
That makes sense.
Rock on.
Yeah. And Hufflepuff's
You greet the
there to
Sphinx in
witness.
what language? Do you even know any languages yet?
Yes. Greeted in common. You
All
guys
right.
have been speaking it around me.
Oh god.
What do you
it's
say?
been printed on it.
I say hello.
It nods and smiles.
Detect evil.
No evil here.
Awesome. We can trust it.
What is it again?
It's a gynosphinx.
Genosphinx.
Genosphinx.
Wait, what were we coming here for?
Oh, maybe we pass
Yellow
through.
dwarf.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
ask
gnome.
it if it knows about the dwarf.
A gnome,
gnome.
I bet.
A
It's
gnome. The gnome.
Craptus.
Mhm.
Yes.
Crap.
She does.
Cool.
Can
Oh, so
she
she-
direct us to him?
Or what does she know?
She will not.
Does she have any
Can we
knowledge?
pass through?
I'm gonna try to convince her to tell us the way.
To
You
show us-
can.
To show us the way.
I mean, did you just ask her? She didn't say no.
Wait, so can we pass through or no?
She says you can if you can answer my riddle.
It's always a riddle.
It's always a riddle.
Ah, fuck, it's a riddle.
I swear, if it's a leak.
Ask away.
Round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the lupine lords, jewel on the black velvet, pearl in the sea, unchanging but ever-changing internally.
I thought you said you were gonna give them a different riddle.
They've never heard this riddle before.
So I'm guessing she knows the
Yes,
answer.
I
Yes.
can answer.
Yeah, so you can't help us.
Okay, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the lupine lords, jewel on the black velvet, pearl in the sea, unchanging but ever-changing internally.
Sounds like the moon.
If you get it wrong, that ends this quest.
Really?
Yes, because between you and the Genosphinx is a wall of force which can only be disintegrated or dispelled by a powerful dispel magic spell or pass wall, which none of us are high enough level to know any of those spells.
And also Merlin pieced out back to Camelot.
Yes.
Okay.
So this ends the quest if you get it wrong.
We do still have the pearl, so we could summon Merlin for this, but...
No,
that's
it's
to-
not
that's
worth
only
it.
to- That's only to be done after you
Have received.
Okay.
received.
Look, I've navigated a lot of terrain, and the moon tends to be ever changing.
Round she is, but flat as a board.
Lupine...
What was the third line?
There's a black... Something about black gem.
Jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea.
I'm pretty sure it's the moon.
Yeah, that
Because I
sounds
feel like
about
I've heard this one before.
You positive.
Oh god.
He has to ask that. That really does sound like the moon.
It's the moon.
The Genosphinx laughs, shakes its head.
Fuck.
Damn.
You're correct.
Damn
Answer
it!
is the moon. Suspense!
You bitch.
Fuck you!
She smiles and the wall falls down and the Sphinx walks back. To your left, you'll face a convict. To your right, you'll face the King of the Night. And behind me, you will face a monster bigger than a house.
Split the party.
No.
No!
Do it. No balls.
Me and the Neanderthals.
No.
And my animals.
Don't you dare take my army. You already have an army.
So convict, a
I'd say
monster,
let's fight
and-
the monster bigger than the house.
I say the
I
convict.
need a good chance.
What was the third option?
She says
You are the
You
size of a
wrestle
house.
something.
there is an order in which you have to fight these creatures.
What happens if we do them out of order?
They will be stronger than the last.
Oh god.
Is there a pattern? Or like...
There is a way to
Some
fight these creatures.
puzzle that we need to solve to figure out the order, or...
Is there a hint?
Nope.
Okay, so a convict, a monster, and
The king of the night.
King of the night.
King of the night.
I persuade to get a hint.
Are you seriously going to
Go ahead.
flirt?
20.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Jesus Christ.
What do you say?
Give us a hint in the order of the bad guys.
You could have played.
Like,
You could have played a song with it.
The Genosphinx steps forward with its lion-like body and brushes its female face against yours and licks your neck and says that she always liked crab. It's a delicious delicacy, and so the monster bigger than a house should be the first.
I'm
She
guessing
said
fight
that
the
one's
crab.
easy to take care of and it gives you the power basically of the sea. That will help you with what's in the convict's room. Fighting him, you'll receive a piece of the night sky.
Got it.
And with the night sky, you can kill the Lord of the Night.
Why is this the quest that I joined?
At this point, she locks lips with you and purrs.
You're kissing a lion, lady.
And purrs and wraps around you. You can tell, completely infatuated with you.
I just kind of put my visor down and go, oh god, not again.
Is this how it always is?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
I asked,
And I
what are
always-
they doing?
Oh no!
We're
Is
just
she
gonna-
trying to eat him?
Yes, we're just gonna go fight a monster.
Well, get her off of him!
Darville's fine. He talks to
Davril.
animals. Davril.
Unfortunately.
Let's
Yes,
fight
let's
the
go.
Go after the
Maybe
monster.
maybe you can actually go into giant form.
Let's fight the crab. I'm gonna go giant form. I'm gonna wrestle it.
Darville,
Okay.
you can stay here. We'll go ahead.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm coming. Okay, now I'm coming.
Gross.
Now you're coming.
Furry.
That's how I became a great ranger.
So I became a furry.
So anyway, we're going to the room
ahead,
behind,
yeah.
to the house monster.
All right. As you walk
It's
past,
a giant crab.
Yes.
past the Genosphinx, sits back in the water, wall of force behind her, awaiting any more newcomers to come in. You guys walk down the area, and to the right of you, a 10-foot deep pool at the bottom, on the right of the hallway, a very stiff valve wheel. You can see.
I'm gonna turn the wheel.
At the bottom of the pool?
Mm-hmm. You can continue to go forward down the hallway, or you can attempt to go into the pool.
Can we see anything in the pool?
Nope, just the valve
Can I detect evil?
wheel. Sure.
Detect evil.
No.
I'll go down and try to turn the valve.
No, I'll do it because I have freedom of movement in water.
I can swim.
I got freedom of movement. I walk like it's air.
I'll just stay on land.
So I'm gonna go down and turn the valve.
All right. Do you have an 8? Yeah, of course you have an 18 strength. You turn the valve.
What do
And
you
with the
got?
turning of a
23.
valve,
No, he needs exactly 18, so he can't do it.
you hear a giant crunching noise and water rushing. You can see the water level just slowly lowering.
I'm getting some definite Legend of Zelda water temple vibes.
Temple.
I don't know what's happening.
The water level's going down.
Is that good?
You're now in an empty pit.
It's going down.
You're now in an empty, 20-foot pit.
Well, I mean, that's no problem for me.
So,
So
Cool.
You could just leap out.
yeah.
so you climb out,
I can just climb right.
and now the water, which was a foot up to your legs, are slowly going down to about half, to about your shin, to under your boots.
Cool.
I don't see a big monster.
I,
Bless you.
I think we're meant to go the other way,
But she said behind her was the big monster.
but there's
Oh,
another path.
Yeah, like we came.
No, there's a hallway. This was a little alcove to the right. You can keep going forward.
Oh, just keep going to the
Wait, what's in the alcove?
The valve.
Oh, okay, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay. Onward.
Ah,
Oh shit.
Onward
Onward.
and forward.
That means that there's water now where
Somewhere.
we're going to be going, so we shouldn't have turned the valve.
Maybe drain the water though.
To right where the monster is.
No, somewhere else.
Or maybe the monster, when we come back, the monster's gonna be there wanting the water, and it's not gonna be there.
Yeah. You might have done it. Good.
Okay.
All right. So
I don't know.
you walk into the room. Who's first?
Not me.
I'll go first.
Matt.
Who's second?
I'll go second.
Good to know.
Do you want to be
Both
last?
of you, save versus spell.
Save versus spell.
I'm third.
Anthony,
Yep.
I'm 4
Just
feet tall.
D20.
What kind of spells?
taller?
A magic
Bigger.
missile? Fuck.
Oh,
I'm probably
That's a
like 2 feet
9.
tall.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you could like be on her shoulders.
I got a 2
I
foot
could
tall
be.
dragon on my 4
Yeah.
foot.
Where's the
box.
monster manual?
It's about.
Yeah, I.
you're slightly smaller. What did you roll?
14.
What do you need to roll?
11?
Alright.
Even if it was 14, it'd still be fine.
You're gonna fucking die.
No, that's my base.
Yeah, no, I said even if that was, it's
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you rolled twice, Matthew. They can't do it to you because you're a girl. You have tits.
15.
You see 2 mermaid-like creatures
Oh.
suffocating, holding their throats, and looking to you, begging. They're naked, by the way. Begging for you to help them.
Don't you
For
dare!
some reason, all the water has just drained.
I immediately turned to my brother. Don't you
Detect
dare!
evil.
Do you want me to just do the max
They
length
glow.
They're evil. We can kill
for my
them.
size?
They're
Wait, no, they're
suffocating.
not.
they're defenseless.
Do
They're also
whatever you
I was gonna
suffocating.
say if I could create water.
Here.
Can't you?
I can, but they're evil, so.
Do they speak common?
They're speaking common to you.
What
They're
do
also
they say?
suffocating.
They're also suffocating. Can you make some water?
Go ahead, roll again.
You know, I thought this was gonna be like the Little Mermaid, and this is not like the
16.
Little
And
Mermaid.
again, there's 2 of them.
8. So I failed. Failed the second one.
They go, Master, please. And that just gets you going. You're like, Devil, we need to! They're suffocating, they're dying!
Gavril, don't
Maybe
do it.
that drained the water from all the rooms.
Do you
And
have...
it put it in the main boss room. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no.
I'm not doing it. They're evil.
Good man. Good man.
Bunyan runs back to the valve to crank it the other way.
God damn it!
They convinced they changed them.
Well, and I just start drawing my sword. This is happening now.
Wait, if this gets full of water, it's not gonna be good.
Let's stab him now.
I'm gonna go after him and try to stop him.
You're immune to charms, right, Devil?
Yes.
You're only slightly immune. Right? You're only 30%, right?
For what?
For charm.
Charming.
Charms,
Oh, 'cause
because
they're half elf?
half-elf
Yeah, I
nonsense.
think so.
What are you? Are you immune or are you 90%?
Immune to immune.
Immune. Alright.
Oh no, sorry, 90. To charm,
Alright.
right? It's a
That's
charm.
not gonna work. That one will. Roll the save. Only once.
Oh, it's only to him.
On
Yeah.
spells.
Yep.
I saved.
They say the same thing that they did to you. Kind sir, please.
They didn't say that to me.
Oh, they
Master.
convinced you. You heard what you wanted to hear. At this point, you hear...
Well, we're doing this.
And the water starts
I said I
floating
was gonna
up.
go after him and try to stop him.
He has like a 22 strength.
I have a 21 strength.
23 strength.
Oh shit, she's got 21 though.
She's got 23. And he's a storm giant and you're a little baby.
I'm 15 feet long.
How did you grow this fast?
That was a big egg.
True, it was like, what, 300
That's
pounds?
Alright.
not even the max that I can be.
She tries to stop you, so instead you're gonna cut her. Go ahead and attack.
What?
That should be a strength check.
Attack her. She tries to stop you at all, you're gonna
It's a
attack
2,
her.
you're safe.
What's your armor class?
-4.
What's your Thaco?
9.
Alright.
So, it wasn't gonna hit you anyway.
Roll to attack again, you get 2 attacks.
Fuck. Fuck!
16.
Roll for damage.
Oh,
You're fighting
boy.
a baby.
Oh man.
I'd like to
it's
max
20.
damage.
20 damage.
I drop.
And he turns on the water.
They've been gone a while.
Well, we're fucked. Let's go stab him.
Yep.
Can I stab him?
Well, the water.
Oh, now the water's rising.
Oh, fuck, I'm 4 feet tall. I can't really do this.
I'm 4'10". Hop on my shoulders. We'll do this.
How does bow and arrows work underwater?
Not
As
very
well as bullets.
So not well at all.
no, they're
You're fucked.
Probably even worse because it's arrows.
Yes.
Ooh, what kind of magic do we have?
I'm gonna run backwards towards the...
Is there like
Where's
a
the wheel?
high point, or is
All
that
right.
this whole
Hey,
room
good
filling?
thing is I do have.
It goes back up
regeneration.
to about
Don't
your
you have
knee.
like a restraining spell you can use?
Oh wait, the water's only to our knees.
Well, not where the mermaid things
Oh no,
are.
that's what I mean. Like how?
Oh no, that's like a
We're-
20-foot
Oh, okay.
deep water hole thing for them.
You gotta turn the valve. You gotta turn the valve. We can't turn the valve. It's like just. Can we just have a normal
Roll again,
adventure
Anthony.
where my brother doesn't flirt with weird
19.
creatures?
You run back and you see a sorely damaged dragon, and
I don't know what I can do.
the storm giant starting to run back towards the mermaids to make sure they're okay.
Can
I
I attack?
have no control over my actions.
I thought it would be a
anymore.
strength check,
No.
not a battle. For me, like just holding him back.
Can I entangle?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Entangle
say.
what?
Um,
Stu-
can I entangle all three of them? Are they all in
No.
the same
No,
area?
they're not
Or
the
is
same
only
one.
on one target?
You can do. Try to do the mermaid things.
You can entangle me and bitch slap me back.
However, I'm pretty sure Entangle doesn't work very well underwater in the bottom of a cave
In
in
the
a
middle.
volcano.
In
You
the
just turn
middle
the
of
valve
nowhere.
again.
In a volcano.
I don't have the strength to it. It's an 18 strength
Yeah.
to turn the valve.
I don't know, that's why you tangle me, get me like back to my senses. I'll return the valve.
Well,
And then,
18 strength. You might not have 18 strength.
The
Hi.
spellcraft work.
So combine your
What do you
strengths.
mean? Spellcraft? No.
Dare,
I just
what's
let
your
you know.
19.
Go turn.
I know it's
I am 4'10".
did it.
I
It
can't.
does
an
not matter.
ability.
You have a 19 strength. You can do it.
All right, I go to the valve.
He's wearing heavy armor, he's small, do you know how to swim?
He starts to go towards the valve, and you know this. They're attacking your chicks.
I'll
That's why
go.
you need to entangle me.
I confront...
Matthew starts to go after you.
I confront
Ah.
Bunyan about hurting my dragon.
Confront.
You confront.
Please don't, I'm probably gonna kill
You
you.
hurt the mama's baby.
Now the mama is pissed.
Look, to be honest, I have no control over what I'm
I'm
doing.
gonna let
Yeah.
her. I'm
You
gonna
can't
let her.
blame me.
I'm gonna let her do what she
You
wants.
really can't.
You're gonna watch.
Well, I gotta see how this plays out.
Dad will do something.
I can. We're underwater. My arrows don't work.
He is.
What's going on?
You have.
You're not underwater, the mermaids are. You're in like up to your knees in water.
Yeah.
You have an army.
I'm
Of
gonna try
animals.
and use
Use them.
Hold on.
sleep.
I don't have any water animals.
You have a spider that can
You
entangle
can use
him.
sleep?
Yeah.
Why haven't you been using that?
There hasn't been
We've
like
only
a
been in
rest
one
of-
mission.
We've only been...
Yeah.
And she's just been healing
I
us.
just... Yeah. Because someone
Which is
doesn't
more-
like to heal other people.
Which is more important than sleeping.
I'd like to use sleep on Bunyan. I challenge him that I will make him sleep if he doesn't stop going after...
I think I have to roll
Babies.
for saving.
What are you talking about, babies?
Even though I don't want to
150.
save.
What's
Mm.
your level?
True.
That,
Wait, hold on. Do I have
Bunny
any?
5.
does not work on him.
No, she's gonna get knocked the heck out too.
Can I play a song of sleep?
No, you gotta prepare those.
You gotta know.
That's the thing that sucks about being a bard. You gotta be playing them for a while before effects will kick in.
Oh, okay. Can I start playing? A
You
song?
also gotta make one. I'm not just gonna let you do a song of time and control the weather.
I can play a song right now that will sound like a sleep song.
A song of time that'll control the weather.
I'm gonna make it a lot much like when a wizard goes to make a new spell. That's how I'm gonna make it. So you actually gotta go and make a new song that has an enchanting effect like counter song and stuff. Alright, your sleep doesn't work. You throw some dust in his face. Poof, go, poof, Sandman style. And he just shakes it off.
Pocket sand.
Alright, I grab his ankles and I beg him.
Just grab him by the ankle.
What's your charisma?
It's not very high.
Alright.
Yeah, actually, couldn't he like persuade me back to my senses, like rangering a ranger kind of thing?
No.
You've been magically entranced. So it's gonna take more than that to snap you up.
Song of the fucking mermaids.
Ooh, I have a charm person spell. Can I charm him?
Go ahead and try. Roll save
Charm
versus
the
spell.
man who's already
Me?
charmed.
Yeah.
Let's.
Okay.
I resisted it.
God damn it! Why did you make your character so overpowered?
And what's funny is that it's always the big character that gets this way because they're always the first person into the room.
Yeah.
So that's the tough thing to worry about with the big guy going into the room first.
That's why I went second. Probably should have gone in first.
We need to invest in like bombs we just toss into rooms ahead of time.
What if there's normal people?
Should probably have Anthony go into rooms first because he may be smaller, but he does have animals that can be with him that will protect him when he goes into rooms first.
That's fair.
He would be
Can I
easier
have
to
my
do.
spider wrap him? Like
Like
Poison him?
a web.
wet him.
You can try.
Do I need a roll for something?
How about you roll the save versus spell again?
Spell?
Mm-hmm.
I say.
Damn it!
Why
Stop
do you
doing
roll
that.
good rolls now?
I don't
Yeah.
know!
When you
These dice are
You need to
cursed.
start using that dice.
Yeah, you
Go ahead.
That one's going to dice jail.
Attack Jared.
Ah.
I'm attacking you? Okay.
Yep.
19.
Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, that hits.
Stop doing that.
Okay, you're taking 18 damage.
Fuck. I'm not out.
It's new good.
18 damage, Jesus.
At least it wasn't in the face this time.
No, it was in the back, which,
I sliced him with my hand axe.
I mean, I feel slightly betrayed.
Only slightly though. You were literally stabbed in the back by your comrade, but only slightly betrayed.
Part of me is like, do I have my spider attack him because it's save versus poison or die?
Do it.
Or die.
I'm gonna get
Try to get the web again. I mean, that's probably your best bet at this point.
What other animals?
Figure out, I'm not submerged, so you can still use your entangle spell.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
we're
not the
underground at
It's
a
that.
volcano.
There are no roots.
Well, actually,
Are there roots?
I don't know if I can. Am I allowed to tell him about the entangle spell and other ways that it can work? Or are you not
Rocks.
going to let me do
No,
that? No.
that'd be metagaming. Don't want to kill the dragon already.
I mean, it's already
I want to
unconscious.
help them so bad.
You're unconscious.
I know, but I know my character wouldn't know that.
Forget wouldn't work on him. I'm useless.
Actually, oh yeah, it's
Wait,
been
what?
too long. If she had used that right away, I could have forgotten that I was charmed or something.
I don't know if it works
Mm-mm,
that
it
way.
doesn't work that way.
No?
That's why I said no, it won't work that way.
And I have no magic!
Jared,
have
you
a
can't
sword.
swim or anything?
No.
I'm the best swimmer in the group because of my freedom of movement.
I know seamanship. That does not help.
Phrasing.
Yeah, naturally forget in no way negates any charm, suggestion,
Yeah.
quest,
You
gazes,
don't
or
need
similar
to try
spells.
to kill somebody when you hit them.
Wait.
So yeah, just have your spider try to soak me again.
Okay, I'm gonna soak him.
Oh, I can swim.
Ooh,
Go
okay.
kill the things.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you do
Or-
that. I'm gonna get the crank.
Y'all get out of the water,
I am out of the water. And running.
So we let them.
and I'll
go and
just
drown.
lightning bolt the pool as Riley.
That yeah, do that, Riley, please. As I'm getting axed in the back.
Aren't I still standing in the water? Like
Yeah, you
But
are.
you're also
Guess
lightning
what?
resistant.
You're a cuck.
You're a cock and a storm giant.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's go.
Alright, out of the water.
I'm grabbing the baby dragon.
Out of the water,
Yay.
it's Adult Swim.
okay, I'm ready to take some damage.
I'm glad somebody got that.
Am I dead? Did I die?
Do I still have his axe in
What
my
are
back?
you? Aren't you like immune to electricity or something?
Yeah, he's a storm giant.
Yeah. Well, he might be resistant to it. I don't know if he's
I
immune.
didn't know I was.
Yeah, because that's a thing you did, where you would just go into a
I didn't write
room
it
and
down
then
if I
just
did.
Shazam and everyone died
If I
because he kept
am-
bouncing off of you.
Yeah, I mean, if he can get struck by lightning, he should be immune.
I'm
All
just
right.
gotta make sure, though.
Very He-Man-esque.
Well, here, where's the monster man? We can just look up
We
Storm
did
Giant from there and it'll say.
20,
Is this it? No, you did have it before.
Give it back to me.
21 damage.
Wow.
2.
The
Anything in
Or
the
one.
water.
Oh, okay.
The Murphy.
Where's the creature guide?
Monster manual?
Monster
I have
manual.
it.
We asked.
Yeah. Check if I'm immune to electricity. I didn't write that down.
Otherwise, you took 21 damage.
I mean, I'd still be alive and conscious, but
But we would rather have you just shocked. Bless you.
Yeah,
Ah.
shock the system. It's the best way to get somebody
Back
out of
to your senses.
a charm. Not a psychologist, so I don't know.
That could work though. You just zap me even though I'm immune.
Rewire,
Still feel it.
recircuit your brain.
Electrotherapy.
This is how they stated. A storm giant is impervious to electricity.
So yeah, they're immune to it.
Yeah, so you
you're
take
in-
no
You might
damage.
want to write that on there so you don't forget again.
Cool.
Okay.
So
So
you,
have done nothing.
you just get tickled.
Basically,
With the death of the Kelpies, which is what they actually are called, his charm wears off.
Can you get your axe out of my spine?
I mean, it wasn't in there to begin with. I apologize. It wasn't.
It wasn't in there. I mean,
I wasn't myself.
yo, yeah,
Negative.
apologize.
Those were your
Wait,
true intentions,
I
weren't
can
they?
use my healing. I'll heal her for her full.
Ooh,
What are you at?
negative something. Wait, what, how much did I take?
20.
20. I'm at negative 7.
Yes, I can heal your full thing. But
No.
Does his
No,
healing
you
work
have
on
to
me?
use first aid. Oh, I have first aid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Medic.
But
But
it won't heal me all the way. You can only do
Yep.
a max of 5 with first aid.
And then I can finish.
No,
No,
you don't
I'll
have
be at
first
it needs
negative
to
aid.
be at 0 or higher to
For
you
you
for
to
you to
do it.
heal her.
Oh.
We've
First aid and
had
death's door are the only things that can take you when you're knocked out.
we've had this
Lay on
dragon for like a
hands.
day.
What about lay on hands?
No.
No.
I thought
first aid
no,
and-
there is
lay-
something that
doors,
they can
yes.
do, that paladins can do that'll do past 0. I thought it was lay on hands.
No.
It's plead to the
Does
gods.
Riley have any? Does he have first aid?
Wait, I have a regular healing potion. For
That
DA.
won't-
Nope.
That
no,
does
she's
not.
knocked out.
We can't like force it
No.
down her.
No, that's
Past-
not how this
past
works.
0 it will not work.
Nope, I only
This
have
isn't
90
5th
wounds.
edition, Matt. This is Dan
This
edition.
is your fault.
This is like first edition.
This is my fault.
Cause you hit her.
What?
It's okay.
So-
We need to rest anyways
Wasn't
because
me.
me and Faye used up almost all of our spells anyways.
Yes. Pretty
I
much
used,
all of
I used, believe it or not, Riley used like 3 spells on him, and then lightning bolted the pool,
I can't feel.
and she also did the same.
I can't feel my shoulder blade. Is that normal?
It means I
Let's
fucking.
keep the talk
I
related to
feel
the
it just
game.
fine.
Can I at least
That
heal
wasn't the
Jared
game.
then?
That
Yes,
was in
you
character.
got Max back.
Okay.
Can I at least heal Jared then?
Yeah.
For
go
the
ahead.
18 damage.
Yeah.
I
Well, aren't we
did?
gonna rest anyway? So.
We'll rest
Okay,
anyway.
yeah.
So
However,
All the way.
Yeah,
as a
18
fighter, you
right
only
down,
get
so
half your
it's-
health back from rest.
Well, luckily I only had 1 missing.
Cool.
What are you?
fighter. So I'm gonna be at
I would do
Maybe at 4.
your D4 plus 1 healing anyways on her, so she gets more health.
Oh, I'll be at
anyways.
4 if she does her healing when I wake up.
I would do it anyways.
We haven't even fought
Roll.
the crab
The,
demon, whatever
the
it is.
healing or the first aid?
First aid.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
gonna be
haven't
I
fun.
can heal
2.
myself once I'm up.
2. So what's
Okay.
half your health? Max health?
6.5.
So 7 plus 2 is 9. So you'll be at 2 health.
So
That's not how
we're
that works.
resting.
What did she roll on her thing?
2 total.
Are you gonna put me at 0, and then I gain half, or are you gonna let me
No,
regenerate
you gain
from?
half from where you are at. So
Okay,
you'll be
so
at
if she rolled
5.
2, I would have gained.
5 plus 7. Negative 5 plus 7 is 2.
Okay.
Quick
So you'll be
maths.
at 2 health.
So we've rested.
We gotta find a place to rest, but now that this room is very dry, push the dead kelpies in a corner and set up camp.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good.
Cool.
There's a picture of them if you want to see. There they are.
Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah, don't show that on
Yeah.
camera. We got flagged.
Nice.
He's like, I got made out with a tiger chick. I couldn't make out with those.
Once I wake up, I'm gonna heal
No.
myself to full.
Please don't kill me.
No
I
promises.
Lodgage.
I had no control.
Alright, so you guys rest and you wake up. You actually see that there's a little room during the night next to this
Room.
area where the kelpie things were.
Oh, neat.
And when you explore in the room, you actually find a suit of chainmail and a piece of jewelry and about 600 gold pieces scattered about the chamber.
Put it in the community chest.
I'm gonna pick up the necklace and say this is shiny like me.
Detect magic on all of it.
Chainmail. Other than that, you guys wake up and you are free to move about the cabin.
Guess how many uses my detect magic wand has left?
How many?
69.
Nice.
So, where are you at now?
I'm at full.
Jared, you're gonna
because I
fall
healed
in there.
myself.
Huh?
You put the chainmail down.
Jared,
Yeah, I'm
everyone
okay
should be
with
at full.
Make sure it's
Okay.
You put it at magic chainmail.
Oh, it's magic?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's go kill a giant crab now.
Alright, you walk up a set of stairs, and to the right there's a door, and in front of you there's a cast iron door.
Cast iron.
Let's try the
Wooden? Iron.
Just try and see if it's unlocked.
Both of them are unlocked.
See, I knew you were gonna bust it down.
Yeah. Okay, let's try the wooden door.
You
But
read my mind.
when you open the wooden one, it goes into a hallway. When you open the iron one, it opens up to another door.
What kind of door?
Another iron door.
Is that
Double
one
door.
unlocked?
That
Yes.
must be the big one room.
That one's
And
also-
you open up to another set of iron doors.
Is that unlocked?
Yes, it is.
What?
And before you, you see a giant bubble dome thing, which is very bright because all around that dome, boiling hot magma.
Liquid hot magma.
How high is the ceiling?
Immediately.
We're gonna wrestle it.
You're gonna,
Arrest.
you're gonna punch a crab.
Hold on.
This is gonna be the.
Dan's like, this is a crucial point of the story. I need this information.
This is gonna
Correct.
be the
50
stupidest.
feet.
How tall is
Nice, 25.
it? Nice.
I'm gonna
Yes.
fucking wrestle
You're
this
gonna
thing.
wrestle the crab.
Hold on, let's not
So,
go this way.
Let's
yet.
not. Yeah, let's not get
Should we
ahead
go
of
down the
ourselves.
other hallway first?
Fine.
Okay, close all 4 doors.
3, I think there were only
There's
3.
3 sets.
Oh, okay, whatever. And let's go down the hallway.
Yeah.
Alright. Before you is a spinning tube.
Like in the fun houses.
Yep, in the fun houses.
Oh. Is it a rapid spin or like a slow spin?
Rapid.
I
Oh,
belly
fuck.
slide through the tube.
Fuck.
How long is the tube?
10, 20, 30, about 20 feet.
Is there any visible mechanism or is it like magic?
It's mechanismed base.
I follow
Can I punch it?
Astaroth in the tube.
When you try to, you slip and fall, seeing as the ground's slippery with oil.
Can I punch
Nice.
You sure let me punch it?
Bunyan, you should launch me through.
Can you just,
You have to
can
toss
you just
me.
grab it?
Yeah, can I do that? Can I just...
Isn't it slick with oil?
Not the
The
tube.
ground
The
is.
ground is, not the tube. So can I just grab the tube and like hold it in place?
Go ahead and roll.
6.
We're finding all
So-
all of the ways.
You grab some bricks and throw them out of the way, and you grab this tube. The entire tube ignites on fire with the friction it's creating. Sparks are flying. The oil ignites, and you start on fire because you're slathered in this oil. The spikes.
No, it's oil.
Sparks are flying from the stones as he's creating friction to the thing, and the whole tube cracks and falls down probably in good 5 feet. Boom. You, still kind of oily, but now it's like hot fire oil. You slide down into a chamber away from them. Before you, you see five Frankenstein-looking men.
Great.
Is this going to be the same place I'm in?
Nope,
Is this
you
different?
made it across. Before you, you see
This is a
5
nice tea party.
Frankenstein-looking men wearing
Split the party.
numbers.
Fuck.
That you're on fire, and seeing you on fire, they all start freaking out. And they're just running in circles around, freaking out at the fire.
Wait, we have fire resistance though, so we're fine.
She doesn't!
So we can go after her.
The tube also fell
What?
5 feet.
Huh? Well, we can jump down.
That would hurt.
Into where?
Can I
I'm-
pit.
I'm
jump
in-
down and slip her my ring? Is that something I can do?
Sure. He slides down the fiery oil tube, now on fire himself, takes off the ring, and gives it to you.
And now I'm on fire. We're both on fire, but she's not taking damage.
Is there a doorway?
Why didn't
Hold
you
on.
want a power ring?
What's on the ground?
Let me roll for these damages. I'm going to say that was about 6 points of damage to you, and now you're on fire for 1 round. 3 points of damage to you.
Why can't we just have a normal adventure? Like, just... Like, this is Leosil, by the way. This is Leosil. Why can't we just have a normal adventure where we just, you know, like, escort somebody to a kingdom?
What's
or
So now there's
just
more fire in
go
this
on a
room with the
treasure hunt.
Frankenstein men,
What's
and
up?
they start freaking out even more.
Is there oil?
Urine
on the
is
floor?
filling up the room.
Is it putting out the fire?
No!
Do I see them jump down the pit?
All you see is the spirally tube that you just slid through on your belly. You look back
Right.
at, and the whole thing goes boom, and you see nothing.
Okay.
Like, it's
Gotcha.
all gone. Now it's really dark.
I like to imagine you
I
just
have
slide and you
ultra
hit the...
I know,
So
but
I'm-
you still know it got dark.
Can
Yeah.
she see us two at the end? of the
No.
hallway then?
No,
No.
because it's a cave-in.
Oh,
So-
it caved in. Okay.
It's like, this is the tube, this is her, this is what she sees. She only
Oh,
sees
okay.
the top of the tube and the cave-in part.
But then
So-
me and Jared on the other side can
Can
see
I
down.
Yeah, you
Try
can see
to-
down into the room where they're on fire, and you see a bunch of
Yeah,
naked,
okay, I got it.
whatever.
Can I take-
The Neanderthals are freaking out. They're like, what's happening?
I don't even know.
Captain Paul's like, get back!
What-
You don't even know. It's time to stop.
I roll on the ground.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and
I
roll.
don't know if that works on oil-based fires.
What's on the ground?
Yeah, can we smother it?
Urine.
If it's dust.
Oh,
then
I
it'll
guess it's
smother it.
dust and urine. So
It'll work.
It'll work.
It'll work
You
for
start
both of
rolling
us.
out the fire. You start rolling out the fire. You still take 1 more damage though, but you both roll out the fire. The tube is still lit as fucking
This tube is lit.
shit,
I
dude.
hate you.
Like, this tube's number is 420 because it's blazed as shit.
It's funny because my next idea was to be let's light this
Wait,
tube
does
on fire
Riley
and see
have a
what
spell
happens.
for
anyway.
this?
Huh?
Does Riley have like an ice spell or something we can use to freeze the tube?
Can I create a song of ice and fire?
Fuck off.
Thank you, but also fuck you.
Am I able to plunge my
No.
claws into the tube and rip a hole in it?
It's on fire.
No.
She's a dragon.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but where the cave-in is, there's not going to be a fire.
She's also
Yeah.
a dragon. I'm pretty sure she's.
You know what I realized?
Hold on.
Wait, can she spit
She's a
her
dragon.
stuff? Her ears.
That's what I was thinking, but
So-
It's concussed.
Next to you, a door opens up, and
I
a woman walks out.
is she pretty?
She's pretty.
Like how pretty? Like
Like
orc pretty or like
Is
elven
she,
pretty?
is she really pretty?
like 16 pretty.
I'm gonna
I-
shapeshift to look like her.
An,
Damn it, she's hotter
an
than
elven
me.
16 or an orc 16?
She goes, young one,
There's
what are you doing here?
I don't know. I followed people here.
She says, come on, let's have some tea.
Mm.
And walks you into the door.
I don't like this tea party.
I followed.
Okay, so you two are at the top of the tube.
Yeah.
Me and her are at the
So is
bottom of
Riley.
the tube. With a bunch of Frankenstein monsters freaking out. Are
I
they still
start
freaking
touching
out?
the wall to
And
see
she's
if there's
about-
any loose stones that I can, like, you know, possibly get out because this idiot got us in the first place,
Oh,
and
so
I'm
the
covered in
room,
piss.
the,
I'm right there.
The
with
room
you.
you're
You
in-
get used to
you
it.
know one of those carnival stalls that are only one way and then the bars close and you can't go that way? There's one of those to the left of you in the room, and to the right of you there's just a door.
Wait, is
You
this
do-
Like
you
is it
do-
like a hotel lobby, like Hotel Transylvania.
No,
kind of
it's stone. It's a dungeon.
Is the door open?
Not
Yes.
Hotel Trans.
It's unlocked.
Wait, what are the Frankenstein?
thing? Yeah, they still freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
they-
a flaming tube in the
Detective.
fucking room.
Detect evil.
They're not evil.
Can I?
They're confused.
I try to convince them to calm down.
Wait, the Frankenstein things are not evil?
I'm quite positive they're not.
I think
They're not anymore. Like whatever that is more evil than us.
if they are what I think they are, I
They
think
saw
they're
two
chaotic.
people on fire slide down a tube.
A, B,
They were just having a nice time, doing whatever the fuck they were doing.
By the way, I can try to convince them to calm down because I have 21 charisma.
Their alignment is neutral.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I'm gonna try to convince them to calm down.
Roll. They calm down.
Maybe, yes.
Great to have smart or very hot people in the party.
Yeah.
Hot tongue.
By the way, when I turn into her,
No.
I don't know how to walk on 2 legs, so I turn back into my normal form.
Okay.
Wait, you have different forms?
She can
I can
shape change.
shapeshift. I'm a dragon.
Yeah, dragons can do that.
Also, you're really lucky he gave me the choice of weapon to use on you. Because I just remembered I have a +3 dragon sword. So I could have killed you. I could have straight killed you.
It would have only taken 3 more to kill me.
Noted.
Yeah.
Noted.
For the future.
For the future.
Alright.
I can see the future.
Okay,
You're not there.
You know what?
so I yelled down to them, "What's happening? Are you alive?"
Alright, Darville, this is what's happening.
Darville.
There's a
I love how she keeps saying Darville.
Through the
Stop
ring of
doing that.
fire, you hear, "Okay, Darville," in a sassy
With
tone.
only 1 R.
Shut up, Darville.
I'm covered in piss, thanks to
Fair.
your friend. So he's gonna go through this little door on the right, and I'm gonna go through a turnstile on the left.
Why are we splitting the party?
We do not split the party. Follow her.
She
you don't
doesn't
have to.
like you.
I'm really pissed right now.
Yeah, you are. Get it? So you're covered in piss.
You killed her baby, and then
You
you
killed
lit her
my
on
dragon.
fire.
Then you light me on fire. Then you throw me down a pit, and then I get covered in
I
zombie
didn't put
piss.
you went in yourself.
Not making a very good impression. So I'm going to the left. If you follow me, God help you. I'll pray to ISIS right here, right now.
Oh man,
You have
shit's
to
about
follow
to
her.
get
We can't split the
explosive.
I just turned to Darville. Good gods, it's so weird to see it from from another perspective.
Can I ask the Frankenstein monsters, do they know anyone that can put out the fire?
Before you,
They're freaking out because of the fire.
Calm
Calm
them
down.
down.
Oh, yeah.
Calm them down.
they have numbers, and before you enter the turnstile, or whatever this thing is called, they stop you and say you must answer our riddle before you can go through.
This adventure to go kill
They
a
say
crab.
one of us doesn't belong. Which one is it?
Oh god.
What are the numbers?
Oh fuck.
I gotta find the room they're in. So you guys went to a whole other part of the section, dungeon.
Did we just like
5, 7, 9, 11, and 13.
5, 7, 9, 11, 13. I thought there were only 3 of them.
Yeah.
There's
why
5.
am I? Nothing.
Yeah, you're with
Why are
some
you
random-
nothing? I don't know, honey.
No,
You're
I-
actually an amethyst
No.
dragon. That's the opposite
Never
of
mind.
nothing.
Yeah, she's going to have a tea party, hopefully. Probably not.
5, 7.
We just did some speedrunner
What are
strats.
we doing? We're still not doing
We're at
anything.
the top of the
We
tube with
glitched
Riley and
the game.
Neanderthals and your army.
Are we just gonna stay up here, or what, are we going down?
I have no idea.
Wait,
I feel like we should, because
It's still on fire.
It's
still on fire.
If water's not gonna do anything, if I create water.
You're the math guy.
5, 7, 9, 11, 13. They're all odd numbers.
5, 7, 9, 11. You add 2 to get to the next ones.
Yeah, they're odd numbers.
Holy shit.
What?
I have a friend, his name's Ben. It took him like I started saying them and he said it instantaneously. He knew this, he must have heard this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's also really good at the puzzles.
Yeah, he's really good. Shout out to you, Ben.
5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Which one doesn't belong?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to explain our answer?
Oh.
Because I always hate it when problems.
5
give
is
us-
It's 9. Because the other ones are prime numbers.
Oh. Look at you, Smarty
They step
Pants.
aside and let anybody who wants to go through the turnstile. She walks through and she says, "Don't follow me or God help you," and then walks away.
Okay, try putting out the fire with water. That may...
Okay,
It's
but if,
oil.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But go ahead.
No, because
It'll make the fire bigger.
Yeah.
But your characters may not know that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, our characters understand basic chemistry.
What is chemistry? Do you mean
We have a
alchemy?
fire extinguisher.
It's called alchemy in this
Yeah.
day and age.
You understand?
Can I ask the Frankenstein monsters now if they know anyone that could put out the fire?
They're still kind of freaking out internally. They're just like staying cool for
Just
you.
see it on their face.
Does Riley have any ideas for this fire?
Give him 15 minutes. He can affect normal flames and make them the size of a candle lit fire.
I mean,
He says,
Cool.
but shouldn't we be more worried about our dragon?
yeah.
Spyro's over there missing out on us.
I mean, but it's
Who's
collapsed.
Spyro?
Like we can't. The dragon.
The dragon.
It's the new nickname, I guess.
All right.
It's collapsed. Like we don't. We
I
can't-
think we should just wait in the room for them to be able to catch up.
I'm gone.
She's gone.
She's already left?
Yeah, she went to the style and said,
Fuck.
God,
Look, the Lord of the Rings has taught us you never split the party.
Gandalf comes in. You shall not pass.
Well, I'm gonna stay in the room with the Frankenstein monsters, wait for these fuckers.
It's when you do, somebody dies, and it's always the Hobbit's fault.
Okay, so I say, Jared, me and you will go down because we're immune to the fire anyway. We'll come sliding down and join him, and then.
Oh, she still has my ring of fire resistance.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
I'm gonna need that back before I fight the crab.
You're also
we're
still
gonna
covered
maybe
in
get to
piss.
her.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
also
gonna
still
catch up to her.
covered in
So
piss.
may God help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This detour took a strange
So
turn.
then by the time like
The Frankenstein monster's like, hey man, are you sure? Like, she's scarier than the fire.
we're gonna go down the fire, and then at the bottom, so then Riley will then create the smaller flames, and then by the time it's safer, I guess, to go down it, then everyone can follow behind.
Don't
Yeah.
forget there's a door.
And the
on
dragon.
right. And the dragon
And
is right ahead.
we can't go right ahead though.
When you go down the tube, the dragon's above you.
Straight up.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Well, not anymore.
Well, like that's where you went.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because
I have an idea, but I don't want to split the party.
I mean, it's already
It's
happening.
yeah,
It's split into literally 4 parts right now.
look, they're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Gandalf is dead.
Jared, what are you thinking? What do you want to do?
Look,
Do we follow her, or do we go for her?
well, one of them is a literal baby, and the other one is a dragon. I'm just kidding. You're not here. You can't. You have to hear
That was
that.
good. That was a good one.
Just so you know, I'm 543 years old.
I'm 150. I don't care.
I got like 400 years on me.
I know.
To put that in perspective, she's a 53-year-old. You're a 15-year-old.
I'm sassy as hell. I don't give a shit.
That's about right.
For once, somebody's getting pissed on, and it's not me.
Woo!
Watch our other
This
episodes.
is a spicy D&D session.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
All right.
I'm saying we'll split the party. I suggest that me and Riley take my animals and go after the dragon, and then you take the Neanderthals and go after her.
Are you sure? Because they're still freaked out by the fire.
Well, it'll be fine by that point.
All right.
All right.
So we have to wait.
So your ants are gonna start
Ants are gonna
digging.
Crawl, yeah.
All right.
Oh. Wait, they're gonna dig around it?
No, we're gonna dig. We're gonna come down and join you and discuss
Dude, there's
this.
so many ways I can turn this around.
There's so many ways.
Because you know what's in the room with you.
Yes.
I know what's in the room with you.
I-
Your pets aren't going to be enough to handle what's in that room.
And Riley.
Because this totally screwed up the order. Like, this is...
And
Wait, what were the 3 rooms?
keep in mind,
We just
she's
wave
stuck
dashed.
on the underside of that turnstile now. Heading to
She can't come back?
Wherever.
wherever.
It's a
because
turnstile.
It's
there's
a-
no way to turn.
There's
it back.
like bars. They actually have a picture.
Yeah.
It's like going through a subway or the L.
Oh!
Except the whole
Okay,
door.
I was imagining
Here you
one
go.
of like those fancy ones that
I can't
Yeah,
see.
see? So it's
Oh, like that.
it's the ones that on the L so that you
Yeah.
can't go
Okay.
back.
Yeah, they have it at,
the other
um,
one.
Yeah,
They're in Chicago.
Yeah. There's
okay.
also
I got
one
it.
at a power plant.
Saves you
near us.
times.
Okay.
You see him in Chinatown when you take the red line.
So, that takes a little bit. So we'll go to you guys. You follow her, and
I don't wanna much
you're
about that.
standing.
Wait, do I? Is he with me at least?
No.
Nope.
No,
he
I
is.
did my own thing. You're with him.
Oh, he's with me. So me and you are together following.
No,
I'm not here
because
yet.
You went after me, and then he finally got
No,
down to the
I
pit.
waited with
Oh,
the
you
Frankenstein
waited?
monsters
Okay,
for-
then you're
Okay.
with
Yes.
So are you not going after her? She's gonna say he said to tell you to go after her.
It's you, him, her, and the Neanderthals.
going after
Going
her.
after, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm waiting for them to get to me so we can like
Go.
be together
Yes.
for that.
Yes.
Yeah, we all came. We waited for the fire to
This
come
is
down.
going after her.
Yes. Okay.
Before they catch up to you, you come out into a room. Door opens onto a stone platform, a large natural cavern, ceiling average about 50 feet above the level of the platform, and 50 feet below the platform is a deep, boiling pool of mud.
Boiling mud.
Once every about 3 or so minutes, a geyser of mud shoots out from below and splashes hanging wooden disc suspended in the middle of their disc by a massive steel chain. The discs are about 4 feet in diameter, and they're about 3 feet apart each. Here's kind of a little picture to help you visualize that. On the other side of these discs is another stone platform. What do you do? At this point, I mean, you're sassy. You might as well just go Tarzan.
Yeah, we're going Tarzan.
That's
I'm just going.
Roll.
Going for it.
Oh God.
What's your die?
Oh, you're so lucky. Ability scores
Are
are
the low
the
one.
lower die you want to roll. Because your ability scores go up, meaning you're better, so you actually roll lower. That's how that kind of works. Because it doesn't make sense for you to have to roll above your dex.
Yep.
Yeah. So you start swinging across. She's probably like 7 disc in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 total disc. She's 7 in by the time you guys
They
get
walk
to her.
in, they're like, damn, she's crazy.
Cut the chain.
How badly did you piss her off?
I'm gonna keep on going. I ain't stopping for no one.
You see her land on the stone platform, open a double set of doors. It's a long, dark hallway.
She's like lit.
Like to use a spell light.
I mean, you're an elf. You don't need to.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. There's no living creatures here.
Oh, okay. Then
To,
I use
like,
my
see
infrared to see if there's anything in there.
No, there's not.
Okay.
So you start going.
Yep.
You see statues along the sides.
Oh,
Oh.
spooky.
Like gargoyles.
Great.
What are you guys doing? Jared.
Sorry, I'm taking notes.
Jared's with him. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Same
do you
with
guys
the
do?
Neanderthals.
Do we have to? Do we have to swing? Do we have to like?
Do you have any better idea?
I mean, I don't think I have enough room to be able to just reach across.
No.
So, and I don't. Wait, I can blink. I can blink across. There we go.
Yeah, I can't.
I can just teleport there.
Neither
Okay.
can the Neanderthals.
Oh, yeah.
Neanderthals start swinging across because they assume that that's what your guys' end goal is.
I'm just gonna teleport across.
All right.
So can you teleport across and beat her?
I could have. You're right. I could have done that. Could have beached to the other side.
Well, you still
Could've.
Can
Could've.
I? Can I still? Or is
She's
that-
already walked in.
Already.
By the time they got to the room, she's swinging, and they're like, "What should we do?" And then he's like, "Oh, I can blink." She's walking through the door. It doesn't take long
There.
to jump from these
Alrighty.
platforms.
So you're the only one that has to catch up now.
Oh boy, let's do this.
Start rolling.
That's 14.
You barely made your roll.
Damn.
I am not built for this.
All right, you guys start
I am
walking
not
down
okay with
after
this.
her. She's like 20 feet ahead of you. We barrel through the wall, coming in, and you see her curled up on a table next to a woman.
Party's been
Is
split.
she petting me?
Yep.
Yes.
Aw.
Oh.
So I'm happy.
She smiles
If you're
and looks at you
if you're about to do what I think you're about to do,
and says, "Oh,
The smile.
aren't you a handsome man?"
You're gonna try to seduce.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Who's going for the seduction?
She says, "Two handsome men knocking on my door and a beautiful dragon in one day. Today must be my birthday."
It must be mine too.
Oh.
Roll a seduce.
She says, "Oh, is it?
Liesel is
Tell
probably
me, are
glad.
you of legal age then?"
Oh my god.
Let me tell you my story.
Let me tell you this story. I tell a story. I don't have a story.
There isn't a story.
It's a story about.
She says it's okay. My name's Starla. She says you can use that as inspiration for one of your songs. She winks.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening now. I wasn't really,
Why my heart?
Why my heart? I was thinking too much about what I was playing.
She says, "Is this your baby dragon?"
It is. It's not specifically mine, but it belongs to members of mine in the party.
A friend of mine.
A friend of mine.
She says, "Oh, there's a party." She kind of rubs your chest. She's like, "Is that party big enough for one more?"
Oh my god.
Her hand gets slower, lower, and lower.
Dan is having so much fun with this.
On me?
No.
Long.
No, on Davril.
I'm down for him.
Oh, she's touching him now.
On Davril Lavigne.
Dab.
She's got two hands.
DeVille.
You're right. She does. She starts rubbing Riley's chest too.
What is Riley's response to this?
Can Riley detect evil?
Riley does not know how to detect. He can detect magic if that's what you're about to ask.
No.
Yes.
No, because I can detect magic too. Can I detect evil? Do I have a spell for that?
This is why we don't split the party, folks. Lesson 1.
Riley pushes her hand off of him and says that if he wanted to lose his virginity to a whore, he would have gone to a brothel.
Oof.
Ouch! Oh my god.
Wow.
He's of higher nobility than that and will not succumb to such.
I
will
really
not
hope that showed
succumb
up.
to such ways.
I really hope the mic picked
However,
up.
the dragon is basically his and he wants it back.
Cool.
She's very offended now.
I'll walk over to you guys.
God damn it, Riley.
Riley pulls out a treat, gives you the treat, and scratches.
What is the treat?
Like a cookie. Like
Oh,
biscuit.
a cookie.
Dragon cookie.
I have a cookies back there. Have a cookie.
Dragon cookie.
Dragon
It needs to
cookie.
be given to me by Riley.
I'm not Riley. I'm not even here. There we go.
Very dragon-like thing to do.
Riley starts to walk back through the hole,
Uh-huh.
and she's completely offended. She says,
Triggered.
"Well, I have never."
That's
Can I
right.
charm?
Charm person?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey.
What are you gonna do?
Like calm or like whatever she's feeling to not feel that.
She doesn't feel it. She's charmed by you.
Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna question. Well, no, actually, I'm just gonna say thank you. We're leaving. We need to find the rest of our friends.
She says, "And I may not come."
Oh.
She might not come.
Come.
Oh, she might come.
Can she come?
Oh,
Gross.
can she come? What kind of coming are we talking about?
Both. Very muchly both. Her bedroom's like there is a door that goes into her bedroom.
Oh my God.
Right there. It very muchly is both.
Okay. What does Riley think about?
He's already walking back through the ant hole
Okay.
He's gone.
with the amethyst dragon. However, she will open the door into her inner sanctum, and it's a beautiful, ornate room. The floor is covered in fine oriental rugs. The walls are erotic tapestries, shimmering curtains.
Hard
The
to, like,
ceiling
detect evil.
is an interior.
Why am I hard?
It's a mosaic depicting of a summer sky.
Oh, nice.
And she has a lavishly covered bed. She says it very muchly can be both a second time.
Alright, let's.
I'm not even here.
Do you risk it?
No, I can't.
Maybe
I'm not
she
gonna.
has,
I'm
like-
not gonna risk it.
She tries to convince you.
Don't risk it for the biscuit.
She rolls an 18 to try and convince you
Oh.
to come and let her come.
Do I have to have? Do I just roll like 20 against it?
I mean, you decide what you do.
I don't. She can only come with us, and we will decide on the other.
coming up
Coming,
later.
depending on how things go.
All right.
The way I want to have
I
this.
mean, you wouldn't like to have this lavish bed rocked you?
Oh my god.
I have other things on my mind right now. We gotta. We'll save it for when I can put all my thought into it.
She's not on your mind?
Not 100%.
Wow.
Big oof.
Big-
All right.
If she's coming with us, though, I'm gonna have it be Riley. Don't put me in the front. Put Riley, all the animals, and then her way.
Wow, really?
I'm playing it safe. I'm keeping the
Oh
distance.
my god.
Oof.
This adventure to go kill a crab took the
All right.
weirdest,
Oh, wait, actually, let me
sexiest,
ask Riley, or should we
sassiest
put her in the front?
detour.
I put her in front. Keep an eye on her.
Okay, put her in front. But then put like a couple in. It's gonna be her.
Then you.
No, her, 2 bears,
Fuck.
me, 2 ants, Riley the dragon.
All right. So down the not so flaming ring of fire no longer.
Mm-hmm.
We start to head back. You guys
Yo.
get to a door.
Is that when we catch up to her? Or does she go through the door?
Well, do you go through the door?
Is there any other?
They're walking behind you.
I'd like to admire the architecture of the gargoyles. What do they look like?
Finest masonry you've ever seen.
+1 to intelligence.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, a little shoddy.
Live-like.
Oh no.
Little 2.
Can't say detect magic because that's metagaming. And also, I don't know that.
You need detect magic. I have detect magic. I need detect evil. You have detect evil.
I have both of those.
No, I don't know any spells.
No, I mean like you as in like your group.
Alright.
Yeah.
You know.
Alright, are we gonna have to fight gargoyles? Those are
Gee, I
actual
wonder.
things.
I wonder. You know, have you ever seen a gargoyle in a D&D campaign and it be normal?
Good question. Actually, no.
What do you do?
Cheat mine.
You see them walking up. Like, they're coming towards you.
Yeah, please wait for it.
Them?
Yeah.
Say something to her.
God have mercy on his soul.
Please
Which
wait.
one?
Oops.
Ignore that.
Well, that was the timer.
Oh, Lucille, you
Please
decided
wait.
to come along.
Yeah,
That's great.
I'm still a little.
You brought a piece of trash with you.
Wow. Neanderthal.
Yeah, he kind of waited for me, so I just let him tag along.
You should take it out.
Wow.
I thought the pit of mud would have done that, and it almost took me out. So what are you doing?
Well, running away from my problems. But
Oh, you too?
now I've kind of run into more problems. I don't know if I should open this door. I don't know, I don't feel very good about it.
I think we should probably go send someone back to get the others.
We
They
can't
already
go
know where
back.
we're going.
We can't go back through the
you're
turnstile.
right.
Or
we can send someone back to the turnstile and yell back.
and unless you want to throw us up the frickin' chains of death.
I said send someone, not all of us.
At this point, the doors swing open, breaking off their hinges.
Down the hallway.
Oh shit.
Oh, for
Down
once
the
it isn't
hallway.
you who breaks the door.
Oh,
And-
you're right.
What happens when you
Leaking,
guys just talk?
lurking darkness
Can we see
starts
it?
coming out of the room, and you hear a voice echoing through the hallway down to you guys. Be silent.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, this is some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure shit.
Sorry.
Can't detect evil?
The entire lurking darkness glows.
Like, is this a wall of glowing now or something?
Yeah.
Fuck, okay.
You know how to create light, right?
Yeah.
We gotta do that.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Do you have any other ideas?
I need to
I
talk.
wish I was fried.
I need to talk in order to use light.
Can you whisper it? Can you whisper the spell?
You're gonna have to cover me still.
I have chorus for like.
Who's
You're
in
gonna
that?
cast light.
I'm gonna cast light.
Okay, you cast light and try to use it against this darkness. The darkness literally eats the light.
Darkness has consumed you.
The darkness consumes the light.
Guys, I think we went to the wrong door. This is probably the king of whatever it was, king of nights. So let's
just
go back.
Back away slowly.
Let's just be really quiet. Shut up.
The stone doors at the end of the hall, towards the boiling mud room, close.
Fuck.
And the entire room becomes dark to the point where your infravision can't even see each other. We'll end it there.
Mistakes were made.
Oof.
Wow. I'm glad I'm not in that shit.
Yeah, you get to have almost sexy times, and now we're in the frickin' Vashta Narada room.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been our Dungeons and Dragons adventure. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out all our other videos. Hit the notification bell, support our Patreon, and all that stuff. And we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.